Do you know how to let your needle catch? In this video, I'll go ahead and share with you exactly how I go about doing that. But furthermore, by the end of this video, you will have an exercise that you can use to go about getting familiar with catching your needles. Don't forget to thumbs up this video if you find it helpful, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel as I would greatly appreciate your support. When it comes to letting our needles catch, that essentially means allowing the skin to be broken open in a manner that allows the needle to deposit the ink in a clean, solid, consistent, saturated manner. Let me demonstrate a sort of catch here with you. So I'm going to use this little period right here as to get my points across. So a catch would be, I'm going to let the needle break open the skin, and the catch means that the ink is now being deposited by the needle into the skin the way that I need it to. It's capturing the true line weight integrity of the needle that I am using. I'm not traumatizing the skin because I am working off the very tip of the needle. And if I wipe away, I'll see that the results that I'm getting are clean, solid, and consistent and saturated. Although the integrity of the stencil right here is a little bit distorted on the outer edge, that's okay. I'm focused on the ink that I'm applying. Let me see if I can somehow fix that real quick. But you can see though that I'm letting my needle catch, which means it's opening up the skin and depositing the ink in a manner that creates solid, consistent saturation. Allow me to kind of demonstrate that again here. So the voltage that I am using right now is going to be 5.5 volts. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what it's like when the needle doesn't catch. So when the needle doesn't catch, the results are very similar to this. So if I wipe away, you're going to see that there's nothing that stayed. Oftentimes, this will yield with a sort of faded appearance. Oftentimes, this will result in a tattoo that's faded in appearance even when it's freshly done. So what I need to do is I need to let the needle catch so that way the ink is deposited in a clean, solid, consistent, saturated manner. So from here, I'm going to go ahead and taper in right here, align my hand speed to my voltage, focus on my needle angle, let the needle break open the skin, and I'm going to essentially drag the needle across as you see me doing, capturing the line weight integrity of this needle here. I'm going to bring it around and then taper out like so. I'm going to go ahead and dab away, put an excess amount of ointment so that we can see the true results, and you can see that I'm accomplishing clean, solid, consistent, saturated lines. More importantly, lines that are reflecting the needle that I am using. Here's an easier way to kind of hopefully understand what catching the needles kind of looks like. So when the needles hit, you can see that I have a round shader that has 111 needles here. If I hit this way, then only this side of my needle is going to be depositing the ink and this side didn't catch. So I focus on my needle angle, and then I let my needles all hit together, and then I align my hand speed to my voltage, focusing on the very tip and depth. And then what that's going to do is the needles catch, and once I keep it at a consistent depth right here, the needles are going to catch into the skin, opening up the skin, depositing the ink in a clean, solid, consistent manner. But we have to let the needles catch all the way through, much like a stick and poke tattoo, how the needles are going to push, 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 push. You get the idea. So that's the same concept. We have to repeat that with a machine though, using voltage and our hand speed. So giving our needle enough time to catch, and even knowing that this is a thing, is going to tremendously impact our ability to apply clean lines. So here we go. Let the needle catch. And my needle's fully in, opening the skin now. I'm fully depositing the ink, capturing the line weight integrity. And I'm going to move slowly and consistently, dragging the needle while it's caught into the skin. And this is how I'm going to deposit the ink. And this is what letting your needle catch means. Exactly that. Basically letting your needle do its job for you, giving it enough time to make the rounds, capturing the line weight integrity that you are going for. If there's anything to take from this video, it doesn't matter what needle size you are using. Give your needles enough time to catch, give them enough time to do their job, so that way you could achieve the best results that you could potentially accomplish. Let me go ahead and do one last line here before we conclude this video. You can see my needle is caught now. I'm basically just going to drag the needle all the way across until I am done. And a taper out, like so. Let me go ahead and apply an excess amount of ointment so that way we can see the true results and know that this technique does in fact work. So you can see that I am accomplishing clean, solid, consistent, saturated lines because I'm letting my needle catch. So the point of this video is to make sure that you're letting your needle catch, make sure that you're letting your needle do what it needs to do, make sure you're giving it enough time to make its rounds before you begin to drag it on to the next section of your tattoo. A lot of this has to do with hand speed to voltage, which I have a new updated video on. I will go ahead and leave that carded up here for you. Should you have any questions though, yet again, please feel free to drop them in the comment section down below. I'll do my best to assist in the best possible direction. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to thumbs up this video, share it with someone that you think may benefit from it. Before you go, please don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell for me, as I will be bringing more videos like this for you all. I appreciate you, your time, and your support. Thank you for watching. You have a great day. Are you wanting to develop your tattooing skill sets? Now you can practice and develop anytime, any place with an assortment of tattooing workbooks that I've created. With these assorted tattooing workbooks, we can practice our basic lining all the way to advanced lining. We can practice shading, shading placement, dot work, textures, and more. All we are going to need is a tattoo workbook of mine. We can use a pencil, pen. We can even use a tattoo machine with a ballpoint cartridge to develop our tattooing abilities further. That means that we don't need tattoo ink, we don't need napkins or petroleum jelly to get to practicing. Simply open one of my tattooing workbooks and get going. It really is that easy. You can get your hands on one of my developmental tattooing assorted workbooks by simply clicking the links in my description or in the pinned comment section below, or navigating on over to Amazon.com, typing in Daniel Yuck, and you'll see all of the assorted tattoo workbooks that I've created come up. If you have an Amazon account, be sure to follow my Amazon author page as well, as I would greatly appreciate your support. Should you have any questions at all, drop them in the comment section down below. I will do my best to assist you in the best possible direction. Are you needing or wanting tattoo guidance? What about 4K high quality step-by-step follow along tattoo sessions? Or maybe one-on-one tattoo support to get answers to your questions that are specifically tailored to your wants and needs as the artist? You can now become a Patreon, where you will gain access to high quality 4K exclusive step-by-step follow along tattoo sessions. I will be tattooing with you in a one-on-one step-by-step manner, where I will be explaining what I am doing and why every step of the way. I will also be doing this in a high quality 4K format for your optimal viewing experience. On top of the one-on-one support and on top of the step-by-step tattoo session guidance, you will also gain access to exclusive tattoo stencils that you can download and place on your end to further develop your skill sets. I will leave a link for you in the description or in the pinned comment section below, or you can head on over to patreon.com/Daniel Yuck. When you become a Patreon, you will be getting one-on-one support where you can ask me as many questions as you'd like that are specifically tailored to your wants and needs as the artist. You will gain access to exclusive tattoo stencils that you can download and practice on your end. You'll also gain access to exclusive high quality 4K footage where I walk you through each and every tattoo session in a one-on-one step-by-step manner, where I explain all the what's and why's along the way. Become a Patreon today. Thank you for your support in advance. I greatly appreciate you.